Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you, Provost Valen. Can you do that again? Good morning, everyone. Perfect. Thank you so much. Good morning. Oh, it took a minute, but then you quieted right down. My name is Ellen Weinauer, and I have the privilege of serving as the Dean of the Honors College here at the University of Maine. I did just get some important information that the coffee is low and the creamer is gone, and that's quite tragic. I recognize this. And so our UMaine Catering will make sure that gets replenished. I'm joined today by my amazing honors administrative team. They're scattered throughout, and you'll meet them in a little while. Associate Dean Melissa Leidenheim, Administrative and Financial Manager Katie Kurz, Coordinator of Recruitment and First Year Initiatives Sarah Nessie, and Administrative Coordinator Emily Wilson. And on behalf of that team, I want to welcome you to this truly wonderful and festive occasion. Today, we get to acknowledge how proud we are of our graduates, and to do that in company with many others who share in their achievements and who help them get to this day. Advisors and teachers, and parents and grandparents, spouses, partners, friends, siblings, Honors College alumni. To those friends and loved ones who are in the room and those who are joining us on live stream, thank you for being with us today to celebrate our inspiring graduates. I would now like to ask Caitlin Amaro, the University of Maine salutatorian and soon-to-be honors graduate, where's Caitlin, to come forward to read the University of Maine land acknowledgement. Caitlin?
The University of Maine recognizes that it's located on Marsh Island in the homeland of the Penobscot Nation, where issues of water and territorial rights and encroachment upon sacred sites are ongoing. Penobscot homeland is connected to other Wabanaki tribal nations, the Passamaquoddy, Maliseet, and Micmac, through kinship, alliances, and diplomacy. The university also recognizes that the Penobscot Nation and other Wabanaki tribal nations are distinct, sovereign, legal, and political entities with their own powers of self-governance and self-determination.
Thank you, Caitlin. The Honors College enjoys incredible support from the university and friends across the campus and beyond. In addition to our university president, from whom you will hear in just a moment, we're joined today by many supporters and friends of honors from across our campus and communities. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge them. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. And audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. And those of you who are standing, including you, Provost Volin, you'll be up for about 2.5 minutes. I timed it. John Volin, Executive Vice President and Provost. Sorry, from the President's Executive Cabinet. John Volin, Executive Vice President and Provost. Kevin Coughlin, Vice President of Enrollment Management. Robert Dana, Vice President for Student Life and Inclusive Excellence and Dean of Students. Jude Killey, Director of Athletics. Jeff Mills, President of the UMaine Foundation. Kelly Sparks, Vice President for Finance Administration and Chief Business Officer. Kelly, she might be busy balancing our budget. It's very important work. From the University of Maine System Board of Trustees, Emily Kane, who's also a member of the Honors College Board of Advocates and a proud honors alumna. Members of the Office of the Provost, Scott Marzilli, Associate Provost for Student Success and Innovation. Gabe Paquette, Associate Provost for Academic Affairs and Faculty Development. My fellow academic deans, Penny Bishop, Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. Emily Haddad, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Jason Harkins, Dean of the Maine Business School. Diane Rowland, Dean of the College of Earth, Life, and Health Sciences. Other esteemed UMaine colleagues, Scott Delcourt, Associate Vice President for Graduate Studies and Senior Associate Dean. Nevis Dalbo Wheeler, Director of the Office of Major Scholarships. Caitlin Howell, Associate Director of the Center for Undergraduate Research and Honors Alumna. From the Honors College Board of Advocates, Honors College alumni Charles Stanhope and Jennifer Page. Valued colleagues from the University of Maine Foundation, Pat Cummings, Senior Director of Philanthropy. Hannah Young, Philanthropy Officer for the Honors College, so all you honors graduates, take note of Hannah. And finally, President of the University of Maine Alumni Association, Tom Pico. Is there anyone whose name I did not call? Please help me thank these individuals for their incredible dedication to the University of Maine and their support of the Honors College. Thank you. We are honored to have with us today Joan Farini Mundy, who is completing her 6th year as the 21st President of the University of Maine. She is also the President of our regional campus, the University of Maine at Machias. Since 2021, President Farini Mundy has been Vice Chancellor for Research and Innovation for the University of Maine system, leading efforts to make the University of Maine's research infrastructure accessible to and supportive of all universities and faculty in the system. She also successfully led the University of Maine to R1 status, a truly game-changing achievement for our campus. Prior to joining the university, President Farini Mundy was the Chief Operating Officer of the National Science Foundation. Her career spans the fields of mathematics education, STEM education and policy, teacher education, and research administration. She has numerous awards and recognitions and currently chairs and participates in groups at the international, national, and state levels. Please welcome President Joan Farini Mundy.
Thank you so very much, Dean Weinauer, and welcome, good morning to all of you. I've been practicing this. Let's just say good morning. It's a pleasure to see you, and I'm delighted that everyone is joining us today. Students, families, friends, so many wonderful supporters and participants in the work of the University of Maine and the Honors College here. I'd like to thank Dean Weinauer and our faculty who have every single day as their main commitment the support of the wonderful students in our Honors College and their success and their future pathways. So let's give a round of applause to the faculty and staff of the Honors College. Especially those who serve in the role of thesis advisor. And I would just like a show of hands of faculty and staff who have served in those roles for the Honors College over the years. It's amazing. Universities are about developing new knowledge. That's at the core. And our Honors College exemplifies not only the development of new knowledge across all of the fields of our university through these undergraduate theses and through the work of the college, but helps us gain new knowledge too about teaching and learning through the innovation that happens in this Honors College. And many, many of the innovations that are spreading across the entire university had their footing and start in the Honors College. So it is a place of innovation and change and future forward-looking kinds of approaches to how we work with our students. To the students, congratulations to you. You have completed a degree and honors college status in a university that is really outstanding, and you should be very, very proud of what you are achieving with this commencement. I'd like to offer special thanks to Anne Lown and Naomi Lown, who are daughters of Nobel laureate and honors alumnus. I was thinking maybe we could change the order of that, right? We could say honors alumnus and Nobel laureate, Dr. Bernard Lown. And they are here with us today along with their husbands, Warren Green and Marvin Lewitton. Can we recognize the Lown family? Thank you. The Lown family recently made a substantial gift to the Honors College in honor of their remarkable father. And if you've not read lately about Dr. Bernard Lown, look him up. A truly amazing human being with contributions internationally in a variety of areas and with roots here in Maine and at the Honors College. The gift will support 2 initiatives, a thesis fellowship and an Honors College teaching professorship. We are very grateful. Thank you. Also, I should let you all know that the Bernard Lown American Innovation $1 coin will be released on May 16th by the U.S. Mint in honor of Dr. Lown's incredible achievements and innovation for Maine and beyond. So we will watch for that eagerly. We have 80 Honors College graduates this year. Among today's graduates are the UMaine salutatorian, Caitlin Amaro, from whom you've just heard, and several of the outstanding students in other colleges. This group of students began college in the fall of 2020, and we remember what was happening then, the height of the pandemic and the shutdown really of the world. And yet despite that, and maybe even with the strength that they took from that experience, this group of students has garnered an amazing list of achievements and recognitions. Students graduating today have done research in such places as Borneo, Alaska, and the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratory in Colorado. They've studied abroad in such places as Australia, Tanzania, Greece, France, England, Ireland, Wales, and Canada. They have garnered numerous University of Maine fellowships and scholarships, such as the Maine Top Scholars Award. How many of you are Maine Top Scholars? Let's just see that show. I mean, this is an incredible group of people. McGillicuddy Humanities Fellowships, Center for Undergraduate Research Fellowships, and Honors INBRE Fellowships. They've received the Goldwater Scholarship and awards from the National Science Foundation for summer research experiences and so much more. Presented at national and international conferences, from the National Collegiate Honors Conference to the American Society for Virology 2023, among many others. This is an extraordinarily accomplished group of people who are receiving these honors and who are graduating in this class. And I'm so thrilled that we're able to be together to celebrate them. They've served in leadership roles in the Student Government Association, All Maine Women, the University Singers, the Attachment Theory Workshop, Operation Hearts, the University Volunteer Ambulance Corps, the Jazz and Symphonic Bands, and more. Testified before the state legislature and at the University of Maine System Board of Trustees, completed internships in nonprofits, Fortune 500 companies, and small businesses, and served their communities in a wide range of ways and through different organizations. I can't tell you again how pleased I am to be able to join you to congratulate these graduates and to tell you how important the Honors College is to the University of Maine. Not only a microcosm of the university, but a leading example and model for how this university is moving toward the future. Thank you for all that you've done.
Thank you so much, President Friedi-Mundy. I am going to say a little bit more about the Lown family, and so you're going to hear in a little bit more detail about some special guests who are joining us today. And I will ask you all to stand in just a minute. And we're joined today by Anne and Naomi Lown, as you've already heard, along with their husbands Warren Green and Marvin Lewitton. It has been a true pleasure to get to know the Lown family over the last couple of years, since I received an email from Naomi in February of 2021 saying they wanted to discuss a gift that the family wanted to make in honor of their father, Dr. Bernard Lown. And I feel that we've become friends over the last couple of years, and it's truly a gift. Dr. Lown, who died in 2021 at the age of 99, came to Maine from Lithuania in 1935, and we all know why, at the age of 14, speaking only Yiddish. He graduated from the University of Maine and the Honors College in 1942 and remained a friend of the Honors College in the years to come. Dr. Lown is an illustrious alumnus indeed. A renowned cardiologist, he invented the first effective direct current heart defibrillator in 1962. In 1980, he co-founded an organization, International Physicians for the Prevention of Nuclear War, which won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1985. In recent and very exciting news, as you've just heard, Dr. Lown will be featured on the American Innovation Coin representing the state of Maine. The coin will be released by the U.S. Mint on May 16th. Not in time for us to give you graduates a coin, but we do hope to do that in the future. Dr. Lown often cited his honors experience as a formative and significant one, and the family's generous gift was given in that spirit. Thanks to this gift, endowed at the University of Maine Foundation, we have two new funds in the Honors College. The first, as you've heard, is the Dr. Bernard Lown 42 Honors Thesis Fellowship Fund, which will support annual awards for Honors College students whose thesis projects engage the scientific commitments and humanitarian themes demonstrated by Dr. Lown throughout his career. The Lowns are seated today with our inaugural fellowship winner, Abigail Miller, and her family. I'm also thrilled to announce a second fund, the Dr. Bernard Lown 42 Honors College Teaching Professorship. The first of its kind for honors, this fund will recognize UMaine faculty members whose research, scholarship, and creative activity aligns with Dr. Lown's wide-ranging work and ethical principles. The award will bring those faculty into the honors classroom and community. On behalf of the Honors College, I want to thank the Lown family for this very generous gift. We are proud to have been part of your father's story, and we look forward to honoring his legacy through these funds. Thank you for being with us today. Please stand so we can acknowledge your. Support from honors alumni, parents, friends, and faculty emeriti have enhanced the honors experience for past, present, and future graduates. To that end, I have one more note before we get to breakfast. Never miss an opportunity. Each year, we invite students to consider commemorating their connection to the Honors College via an inscribed legacy brick. The bricks are placed on Charlie's Terrace, a beloved gathering spot for honors scholars. Each brick also pays it forward by supporting the Honors Legacy Fund, which underwrites many of the transformative research, travel, and high-impact learning experiences that set the Honors College apart. On your table, you will find a little card. It looks like this. On the back of the card is a QR code. That QR code will take you directly to more information and an order form. And I would thank you for considering this opportunity. The bricks are $150. We'll take more. We will not take less. Thank you for considering this opportunity to commemorate your students, your graduates, or students' your own experience here, and take the opportunity to give back. And now, without further ado, Emily, will you make sure the catering staff ready to start? Great. We're going to release tables to the buffet line. We will begin the medallion ceremony when all have had a chance to fill their plates. So while you get your food, visit, enjoy one another, get up and mingle. I think the coffee's probably replenished by now. And you'll also have a rotating slideshow full of wonderful pictures of our graduating students. So thank you so much, and I'll see you after breakfast. All right, everyone. Someone else ding their glass. Thank you. All right, this is just we're settling down now. Music's coming off. And I believe the coffee will remain replenished. Some table of deans I might know just went off and got an entire plate of bacon. So, yes, it is still an option. And the bacon's delicious. I ate a half a strip because, I don't want to have anything in my teeth while I'm talking to you. We will begin. I think, are we in place? Okay, all right. This is the big moment. Well, it's the big 90 minutes. Not really the big moment. The centerpiece of today's event is the medallion ceremony. The medallions that our graduating scholars receive bear the Honors College motto, igniting a passion for learning, and serve as a tangible reminder of the hard work and dedication that our students have manifested in their time at UMaine. You heard a little bit about this already from the president, but I want to say a little bit more. Of course, each student has pursued an advanced and challenging curriculum that culminates in an honors thesis. Even in the best of circumstances, it takes curiosity, determination, grit, resiliency, and ambition, and a heck of a lot of good mentoring, to see these projects through. And these have not been the best of circumstances. These students did arrive at the University of Maine, most of them, in the fall of 2022. We all know what that looked like. Sorry. Thank you. This is why I said my esteemed dean colleagues, they keep me on my toes. Fall of 2022, when, gosh darn it. Would someone else like to become the Dean of the Honors College? Happening right now. The president's gone. Provost got up to leave. Okay, I'm gonna skip over that date. Despite this, or maybe even because of it, they have pursued amazing and impactful opportunities, and they have served their communities both on campus and off at a time when service has been sorely needed. The medallions that will be conferred today thus bear witness not only to extraordinary academic achievement, but also to the students' commitment to community and civic engagement. Students, you should be very proud. Speaking of pride, I would like to invite our proud honors alumnus, Charles Stanhope, to come forward and say a few words on behalf of the Honors College Board of Advocates. And Charles will also be handing out our prized honors steins to students. Charles?
This is my favorite day of the year. I love coming to this opportunity, and I really am glad to miss commencement's bedlam tomorrow. But I know that the provost will have you all marching in great order. On behalf of my colleagues from the Board of Advocates, Emily and Jennifer, we want to congratulate you and welcome you to the alumni activity and keep you connected to the Honors College. Please stay connected with us. Be in touch with your peers and find opportunities like the BRIC to be involved in the things that are going on. And I think Dean Weinauer has thanked every category of person, but I don't remember hearing that we thank the families, the friends, and the parents for the support they've provided these students and encouragement and love and devotion. So it's an opportunity for me to welcome all of you and ask you to stay in touch with the Honors College as well. As life goes on and your students travel the world and continue to find new and exciting things about which we know nothing today. I can't wait to see and celebrate more accomplishment is in the future. So with that, I'm not going to take any more of your time. they've only put the door ajar, so I think you could still get to the bacon, the sausage. So if you need to go, and if you want to be discreet, you could go the back door, but don't be embarrassed, you know, it's wonderful. It's a privilege to be with all of you always this year, and I look forward to continuing to learn about your accomplishments and achievements and the challenges you face and overcome.
Thank you, Charles. You will find, thank you, Charles, so much. A great friend to honors and to me. You will find information about each of our graduating scholars in your program, including their thesis titles and brief reflections on their UMaine experience or their future plans. It's a time saver to put the thesis titles in the program. It also saves me from having to say really hard words.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Sorry, Charles. As our scholars come forward to receive their medallions, I will read a brief comment, this is a surprise to the students, I think, about each student provided by their thesis advisor or a faculty mentor. The special relationship that our students form with their mentors is one of the key features of the honors experience, as I think you'll see and hear in just a moment. Not all of our graduates were able to attend today. We are not skipping them. We at least don't intend to skip them. So if we do, let us know. We're going to take students in alphabetical order. This is your last challenge before graduation. I'm going to ask the first letters of the alphabet to step forward. So we're doing a little logistics here. And advisors, please accompany your students. As the ceremony progresses, we were just going to ask you to kind of you're going to line up over here in alphabetical order. We've got our trusty alphabetizers right there to help you. And you just need to keep your eye on the line, and as it starts to diminish, keep it coming, because we need to keep the ceremony flowing. When I call your name, you're going to step forward with your advisor, and you're going to move right here to this delightful X in masking tape on the floor. Your advisor is going to stand next to you. I will read a few words. I will invite the advisor to confer the medallion. Then you'll step over here. You'll receive your honors certificate from Sandra or Sarah in our honors college. And then you're going to receive a stein, which has 1935 on it. That's the year of the honors college founding. These are handmade by a potter in Maine. Each one is unique, and you can see they're not mass-produced. They vary in size and a little bit in color. And this is a prized possession that we hope you will cherish for many years to come. Then we have, Charles will hand you your stein. We have a backdrop, photo backdrop out there, so you can go out there and get your photos taken. And then that will stay up after the ceremony as well for more photos. We're going to try to move this as efficiently as possible, and in the community spirit that is a part of honors and the University of Maine, we do ask you to make every effort to stay for the duration of the event so that all of our graduates can be properly recognized, and you should, again, feel free to get coffee, tea, or bacon I have in here. I actually did have it in my remarks. So let's begin. Will students with last names beginning with A, B, and C step forward with your advisors? You're going to line up here. Paige, you're the first. And then from now on, I'm going to ask you to pay attention to where we are in the program and the alphabet. This is your charge. Advisors, Melissa will put the medallion in your hand. Right. Got it. All right, a couple of other logistics. You're a rowdy crowd. All right. Thank you. I now just have a team of people who will clink the glasses. A couple of other pieces of information. Melissa will hand, our Associate Dean, Melissa Leidenheim, will be handing the medallion to the advisor. And Kathy Rice, our trusty photographer, will be here to snap your photograph. So she said, tell them to look right in my eyes. All right. Paige Allen, please step forward with your advisor, Dr. Daniel Pullman. Dr. Pullman writes, "It has been a true honor to work with Paige. She is an incredible student with loads of talent and ability. Her work in looking at work-life balance with high-achieving women is commendable, and her contribution to science is exceptional." Dr. Pullman, please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Paige. Caitlin Amaro, with her advisor, Sally Malloy. Dr. Malloy writes, "I am so lucky to have had the opportunity to work with this amazing scholar and human being. In addition to being an outstanding scientist and scholar, Caitlin embodies what we know as honors thinking in every way. Caitlin is bound for the University of Pennsylvania, where she will join their cell and molecular biology PhD program and study microbiology, virology, and parasitology. I am on the edge of my seat," Dr. Malloy writes, "to see what she does next." Congratulations, Caitlin. Ava Ardito, with her advisor, Hamish Gregg. Dr. Gregg writes, "It was wonderful getting to work so closely with Ava in the field in Colorado and watching her growth as an ecologist and leader. Ava's research has helped us better understand the implications of range-shifting species for alpine ecosystems and the natural resources they provide society. Ava's holistic approach bridges fundamental science with environmental ethics and epitomizes the breadth of a humane honors education. I look forward to following her future successes." Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Ava. It was me. Stephanie Baez Vasquez and her advisor, Cynthia Erdley. Stephanie, I really enjoyed working with you over the past year and appreciated your positive can-do attitude throughout the thesis process. I wish you the best as you pursue graduate studies, and I know that you will make a positive difference in people's lives as a therapist who works with underserved clients, especially those from the LGBTQ+ population and ethnic minority families. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Stephanie. Abigail Bagley and her advisor, Jennifer Crittenden. Dr. Crittenden writes, "It has been a pleasure advising Abby, who for the last year has been working steadily to bring to fruition her impressive project. Abby's research has given voice to former youth in care so that their experiences can inform others and improve the supports provided through Maine's child welfare system. In this manner, she has proven herself to be both a scholar and an advocate in her own right." Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Abigail. Nathaniel Batson, with his advisor, he's got two advisors, Philip Silver and Mark Brewer. He's accompanied today by advisor Mark Brewer. Dr. Silver writes, "Nathaniel's work was marked by curiosity, agility, and tenacity. He tackled a semi-contentious subject, formulated a personal response to it, and honed material down to a manageable length while resisting the temptation to overly broaden the topic. It's a really interesting project, too, I'll just add. Dr. Brewer adds, I learned a great deal co-advising Nathaniel's honors thesis. His expertise in both classical music and politics is impressive, and his final product is an impressive piece of work. You may confer the medallion. Congratulations, Nathaniel. Tia Blegeroux, with her advisor, Robert Bollingal. Tia is a person of uncommon moral seriousness. Her passion has fueled her study of political philosophy, which I have had the honor and pleasure of guiding. For Tia, ideas aren't empty speculations. They have a living importance and urgency that never ceases to impress. Tia, may your time in the books that we have read together be only the beginning of a life rich in beautiful questions. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Tia. Catherine Bowen, with her advisor, Lee Karp-Boss. Catherine, it has been a tremendous pleasure to work with you in the past 4 years and follow your academic and personal growth. You took full advantage of any opportunity to learn and discover, always with a positive can-do-it attitude and a smile on your face. I'll never forget the light in your eyes when you first observed a diatom under the microscope, and that light kept shining. I am sure that you will be successful with whatever you choose to do. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Catherine. Scout Bush, their advisor, Teresa Johnson and Sarah Lindsay. Do we have both advisors today? Awesome, wonderful. Dr. Lindsay writes, I have thoroughly enjoyed working with Scout on their creative thesis project, integrating marine science, original artwork, and storytelling. Their creativity, positive attitude, and perseverance in the face of many challenges has been simply inspiring. Dr. Johnson adds, Scout has produced a truly beautiful and informative children's book, Phytoplankton, Small but Mighty. The visuals are stunning, and the book will no doubt leave a lasting impact on the many adults and children who read it. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Scout. Abby Caderet. Her advisor is Lily Calderwood. Professor Calderwood can't be with us today, so Dr. Leidenheim will confer. Abby Caderet, this is Dr. Calderwood now, worked for me as part of the Extension Wild Blueberry Research and Education team for the summers of 2021 and 2020 to 2023. Farmers were interested in fertilizing at a new time during the growing season, and therefore we designed a study to explore fertilizer application timing. Abby's findings will absolutely inform farmer management decisions in the future. It has been a joy to work with Abby, from her love of music, Maine, and plants, to watching her grow into a young scientist. I can't wait to see all the wonderful things you'll contribute to Maine. Congratulations to Abby. Please confer the medallion. Hope Carroll, with her advisor, Liliana Harakova. Dr. Harakova writes, Hope is an inspiration. To her peers, certainly, and to me as her advisor. She has focused her work on improving the college experience for first-year students, and in the process became a learner advocate. In this time of global challenges, working with Hope, witnessing her thoughtfulness, her reflexivity, her service to others, and admiring her skill in taking feedback and transforming it into excellence with lightning speed, All of this brings back my belief that education can be a place of true thriving and that students are and should always be our collaborators in making it so. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Hope. The line is kind of getting, are you paying attention? We're getting to the end of C's there, so we need some D's and E's and F's to start quietly standing up. Our next graduate is Annabelle Castillo Garcia, with her advisor, Gregory Howard. Dr. Howard writes, Annabelle is a brilliantly talented writer. Watching her come into her voice over this year has been a truly special experience. Congratulations, Annabelle, on this achievement. Please confer the medallion. One more picture. Congratulations, Annabelle. Jacob Chaplin, with his advisor, Robert Glover. Jacob is a remarkable student, scholar, and teacher whom I have had the privilege of working with at every phase of his career at UMaine. Jacob cares deeply about justice, equity, and preserving the intellectual space in which we can ask ourselves challenging and important questions. His future is bright, and we will all benefit from the ways in which Jacob continues to devote his energy and passion to these critical issues. Please confer the medallion. Sophia Claudio, with her advisor, Samuel Hess. Dr. Hess writes, it has been a joy to work with Sophia and see her succeed. Her thesis research has generated the first super resolution images of the viral spike protein from influenza and its interaction with a host cell lipid called P14P. Is that correct? Or is it PI4P? See, I can't even get a little acronym right. And its interaction with a host cell lipid called PI4P, which could help identify new ways to fight influenza and other related viruses. Her data helped the lab receive its best ever score on an NIH grant. Sophia has already been accepted to several of the best medical physics programs in the US, and she is also aiming to continue on to medical school. Congratulations to Sophia. Please confer the medallion. Jessica Cleary-Runing, with her advisor, Michael Sokolow. Dr. Sokolow writes, working with Jess has been a delight. Her enthusiasm for the new journalism and in challenging herself to develop her skills as an observer and as a writer have been inspirational. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Jessica. Devin Coffey, with her advisor, Catherine Allen. I think our X is supposed to be a little further up, but Kathy's gonna be like that. Dr. Allen writes, Devin is an outstanding student and scientist. It has been a real privilege to work with her, and I will miss her when she graduates. I'm afraid to tell you that's tomorrow. I will miss her when she graduates and launches into her next great adventure in graduate school. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Devin. Oh. Charles Cooper, his advisor, Rachel Chapman. Dr. Chapman writes, throughout the thesis process, Charlie proved himself to be thoughtful, curious, flexible, and hardworking. It was a pleasure to work with him and to have him as part of the agroecology lab. I'm very proud of the work he's put in and what he has learned. I have no doubt that he is headed off to do great things and to have a positive impact on the big, wide world. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Charlie. Isabella Costa and her advisor, Pauline Kameth. Isabella joined my research group in spring of 2023 to conduct her honors project, which has involved aiding in the coordination of a large-scale effort to obtain moose diagnostic samples from hunters throughout Maine, molecular laboratory benchwork, and statistical data analyses. Over the past year, she has become an integral part of my research group and has demonstrated dedication and reliability, as well as impressive time management and communication skills. Isabella has been a delight to work with, and I wish her all the best in pursuing her career goal to become a small animal veterinarian. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Isabella. I just want to point out that she went from studying moose to small animals, so something might have happened there, but. Ashley Cray, her advisor, Julie Della Matera. Ashley is an amazing, strong, and creative student who is passionate about helping others. Her culturally competent work on the Attachment Theory Project has helped support and strengthen families in several countries across West Africa and in Haiti. She should be incredibly proud of her impact on the world. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Ashley. I'm just going to, sorry, Ashley, I'll just tell a little bit of a story. Because Ashley changed her major sort of late and was doing a very intense secondary education major, right? Music education, and then wanted to change, and she said, I can't do it. I don't think I can finish honors. And I said, yes, you can. And look, she did. Chloe Delano. She has two advisors, Thane Fremo and Leonard Cass. Dr. Fremo is unable to join us. She's accompanied by Dr. Cass. Chloe Delano is particularly outstanding in the field of medical physiology and psychology. Her willingness to help others in laboratory and group coursework extends outside academia. While an undergraduate in challenging programs, Chloe worked as a certified nursing assistant at Eastern Maine Medical Center in Bangor. Her bright future in the health professions is assured. Any community she joins is enriched through her diligence, intelligence, and dedication. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Chloe. I think we might need some letters. Letter F, letter G, letters H. H. We got a lot of H's. Up you come. Vinay Demart. Vinay has two advisors, Sarah Harlan Hoy and Jennifer Blossom. They're unable to be with us today, so Dr. Leidenheim will confer. Dr. Harlan Hoy notes that Vinay was a delight to work with, so flexible and thoughtful and cheerful. I look forward to seeing this work continue to develop in the future. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Vinay. Jamie D'Souza, with her advisor, Cynthia Erdley. Jamie, despite significant challenges, you showed true persistence as you worked to complete your thesis. I wish you the best as you continue your education to become a paramedic. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Jamie. Griffin Dever, and his advisor, Susan Bredlow. Dr. Bredlow writes, Griffin's thesis explored what a focus on lived experience might teach us about Mayan kinship. In addition to learning a lot about Mayan culture, I think we learned a lot together about our own experience of art and politics. And I really enjoyed working with Griffin to integrate his study of philosophy with his study of anthropology. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Griffin. Katie Dudevoir with her advisor, Daniel Sandweiss. Dr. Sandweiss notes, it is a joy to work with Katie. Like all honors students, she is smart, driven, engaged, skilled, collaborative, and hardworking. She is also an accomplished leader among students. Katie has a bright future ahead, and UMaine and the Honors College will be proud to claim her as a graduate. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Katie. Shannon Fitzgerald with her advisor, Cynthia Erdley. Although you encountered some hurdles along the way as you worked on your thesis, you learned so much about the research process. You should be proud of the work that you accomplished. Your confidence, curiosity, kindness, and passion for justice will take you far in your future endeavors. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Shannon. Lainey Frager with her advisor, Jessica Leahy. Lainey stands out because she leads with her heart just as much as her brain. Her thesis research delves into assessing environmental education among pre-K and early elementary students, those who are not yet readers. Her dedication to understanding the needs of young learners and her commitment to improving environmental education through rigorous evaluation methods sets a strong foundation for her future as a parks, recreation, and tourism professional. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Lainey. Joseph Godinez with his advisor, Julie Della Matera. We've got a joint comment from Dr. Della Matera and Dr. Francois Amar, who note that we have had the great privilege to work with Joe on an international research project. In that time, we've been thoroughly impressed by his steady dedication to identifying and solving global problems and his devotion to helping others both locally and on the other side of the world. His thesis investigating initial problem-solving strategies common to integral calculus further highlights just how thoughtful and engaged Joe is as a student. His attention to detail, teamwork, and organizational skills will serve him well in his future endeavors, and Julie personally appreciates Joe's capabilities of explaining complicated tech systems to non-technical people. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Joe. Abe Grunwald with their advisor, Danielle Levesque. Dr. Levesque writes, it's been a real pleasure working with Abe. From trekking through the jungles of Borneo to wrangling complicated computer code, they've continuously impressed me with their hard work and dedication. I'm proud of what they've accomplished during our time together and wish them the best of luck on their next big adventure. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Abe. Henry Guy, his advisor, Amanda Clemmer. Henry showed amazing initiative in pursuit of his honors project, which focused on the coastal rockweed that dominates most of Maine's 3,000-mile rocky shoreline. Henry's project sought to determine what limits the growth of this algae, how do I say that word? Algae, excellent, along the Damariscotta River estuary. He showed how physical factors such as water motion stimulates growth rates, but crashing waves can break and limit the size and age of the algae. This finding is relevant to the management of this resource that is worth more than $500,000 annually. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Henry. Congratulations. Chapman Hall, his advisor, Liam Reardon. Dr. Reardon writes, Chappie is a terrific student who has presented his research on 18th century Black Christianity at the New England Historical Association and on what video games can teach us about history, the subject of his honors thesis, at the Maine Science Festival. In addition to honors, he is a history major, math and French minor, and an accomplished trombonist in several campus bands. Please confer the well-earned medallion. Congratulations, Chappie. Ian Harden, with his advisor, Zhao Jian. Under my guidance, Ian investigated how synaptic periactive zone proteins are regulated using the model organism C. elegans. He performed PCR analysis, genetic methods, and fluorescence microscopy assays. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Ian. Amy Hardy, with her advisor, Sally Malloy. I am so proud of the work that Amy carried out in our lab, searching for new viruses that target and kill pathogenic mycobacteria and studying the gene content of the viruses lurking in the genomes of pathogenic mycobacteria. What a dream honor student. She kept me on task, editing her abstracts, thesis sections, and posters, and was always ahead of schedule. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what challenges you tackle beyond UMaine. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Amy. Jacob Hines, his advisor, Mark Brewer. Oh. Dr. Brewer writes, Jacob likes to think about big ideas, and his idealism is laudable. He has a bright future in helping others. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Jacob. Erica Hipsky, with her advisor, Shannon McCoy. Throughout her thesis work, Erica Hipsky exceeded every expectation. She developed an incredibly innovative experiment to examine the intricacies of confronting sexism in online spaces. Erica's work contributes to our understanding of how to successfully intervene to reduce sexism in the original perpetrator and the online audience on a platform that can reach millions. Erica is truly exceptional and has been a joy to work with. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Erica. We're going to proceed, but I think we need some next letters. Katie, I told you we should do it my way. Kaylee Hogg, with her advisor, Dr. Mark Brewer. Dr. Brewer notes, Kaylee was one of the easiest honor students to work with that I have ever had. She was a 100% self-starter who met every deadline and always exceeded expectations. She is a thesis advisor's dream. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Kaylee. Elliot Hooper with his advisor Liliana Harakova. Dr. Harakova writes, Elliot's academic and personal pursuits span pre-med, psychology, women's gender and sexuality studies, music, graphic arts, and poetry. And he weaves them together in powerful, multidimensional knowing and a passion for changing the world. One of Elliot's cherished books is an old medical dictionary, a gift from his mother, in which he gets lost, flipping among entries and sitting with imagining the context that had produced such definitions and uses of words. In my experience, this is also his orientation to life and learning, a critical bridge, a change-making connector. It has been an honor to learn alongside Elliot and support them. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Elliot. Can I get letters K, L, M, N? Just, thank you. Sky Howard, with her advisor, Teresa Johnson. A daughter of Maine, Sky is smart, hardworking, and resourceful, and she has made the most out of her time here at UMaine, both inside and out of the classroom. Her thesis showcases her extensive knowledge and passion for the oceans, and especially puffins. Her thesis builds from her experience working as a naturalist and boat hand on a tour boat, where she no doubt inspired many visiting Maine's coast. I am so grateful to have been part of her honors thesis journey. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Sky. Katie Howell, with her advisor, Peter Steklinski. Katie has done an outstanding job bringing together concepts from mathematics and neuroscience to tackle her project, which is focusing on analyzing neural mass models to better understand neural activity. Katie has shown ingenuity, creativity, and resilience throughout her work. It has been a pleasure working with Katie on this project, and I look forward to seeing what she does next after the University of Maine. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Katie. Tess Hero with her advisor, Scarlett Tudor. Dr. Tudor writes, it's been a pleasure to work with Tess on our beta research and to mentor her over the last couple of years. It's been rewarding to witness her curiosity and dedication as she explored various careers within marine science. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Tess. Morgan Inman with her advisor, Sandra Karen. In her 4 short years at UMaine, Morgan has made a big impact on our campus in her many leadership positions, from being a Team Maine tour guide for the admissions office, involvement in the Women's Ultimate Frisbee Club, and working as the Youth Rec Sports Site Supervisor. In everything she does, Morgan puts her whole heart into her work. She is the kind of leader who brings out the best in others because she always demands no less of herself. And she does this with a smile and helping hand out to anyone she encounters. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Morgan. Scarlett Jansen and her.
That's a mix between us.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah Jansen. I'm only at the J's, but, okay. Sarah Jansen with her advisor, Scarlett Tudor. There's a lot of work on betas, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we were right next together.
Right. It has been a pleasure to work as well with Sarah on our beta research and to mentor her over the last couple of years. Her dedication and determination were evident throughout our collaboration, contributing to our collective success. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Sarah. Brenna Jones, with her advisor Ryan LaRochelle. It has been an absolute pleasure to work with Brenna. She approaches her work with rigor, humility, and empathy. Her thesis draws on in-depth interviews to explore how unhoused and precariously housed individuals navigate the complex social welfare system while suffering from exploitation and stigmatization. Her research is incredibly important, but above all, it humanizes a social problem that many in our society would prefer to ignore. Congratulations, Brenna, on a fantastic and powerful honors thesis. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Brenna. Baloo Katz, their advisor, Jolene Blaze. Oh, Dr. Blaze is not here, so Dr. Leidenheim will confer. Dr. Blaze writes, working with Baloo Katz has been an inspiring journey of collaboration and dedication. Her commitment to fostering community dialogue through the Permaculture Discussion Group reflects a profound understanding of the interconnectedness between environmental sustainability and social well-being. Our Terrell House biweekly energizing dialogues with a wide range of resilience-building experts and amateurs, followed by handcrafted, locally sourced seasonal pizza, became the highlight of the week for many of us. What great nourishment for the mind, body, and soul. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Baloo. Congratulations. Kate Kemper. Kate's advisor is Susan Smith, who's not with us today. Dr. Leidenheim will confer. Dr. Smith writes, art-based research serves as a profound conduit for conveying meaning, illuminating the depths of human experience and emotion through visual expression and stories that resonate across time and culture. Kate's work on placemaking in the Penobscot Valley speaks to the relationship we can and must cultivate with the more than human world, acknowledging Indigenous ways of knowing and exploring her own connection to the land. It was a privilege to witness this relationship develop and the research take shape both in her writing and visual body of work. Working with Kate, Darren Ranko, and Lisa Newman as a team was a rewarding experience for us all. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Kate. Paige Lambros, with her advisor, Dr. Sue Ishak. Paige has continually impressed me with her curiosity, her concern for animal welfare, her interest in veterinary medicine and improving the lives of livestock, and her drive to bring kindness to those around her. To me, what makes Paige shine is her unfailing kindness in the way she interacts with me and other students. No matter what Paige was dealing with, every time we communicate, she's bright and cheerful, and the interaction leaves me energized and reminds me of the positive aspects of mentoring students. Chatting with Paige reminds me that I chose a career path that involves helping students specifically to help write their own stories of perseverance and success. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Paige. Jack Lander, with his advisor, James Brophy. Dr. Brophy writes, I met Jack in fall 2020 in a socially distanced, well-masked class after half a year of lockdowns. I knew Jack was very smart, with a quick, historically informed mind, but that was about it. It was a weird semester. So I'm glad UMaine's medieval historian was on sabbatical, and Jack had to come to me to advise his deep dive into the Donatist heresy. This fascinating set of events in the North African province of the Roman Empire. As with the best historical studies, the project allowed us to explore everything together. Politics, beliefs, rhetorics, identities. I learned a tremendous amount from Jack and with him. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Jack. Walter Lang, with his advisor, Caroline Noblet. I'm really proud of Walter for his perseverance throughout his entire time at UMaine, and particularly during the thesis process. He never let the bumps along the way get him down. It's been a pleasure to work with him and watch his growth. The U.S. Coast Guard will be very fortunate indeed to have him as an officer. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Walter. Eliana Lantome. How's the alphabet going? Eliana Lantome with her advisors, Dr. Jordan LaBeouf and Hao Hong. Jordan writes, Lily blended her love for philosophy, psychology, and human development into a fascinating project investigating what sympathy and empathy really are and how we develop those moral emotions as children. Lily was a joy to work with and did a nice job independently synthesizing many different ways of thinking. And Dr. Hong adds, I cannot express how much joy I had from being pushed by Lily to be a better and better advisor. Thank you, Lily. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Lily. Iris Lohr and her advisor, Jennifer Moxley. Iris's essays about place and identity in Appalachia are thoughtful and beautifully written. In them, she shows us how, through a complex landscape, culture, and economy, a region can contain worlds invisible to the outsider and not reducible to stereotype. Through her admirable honesty and candor, Lohr's essays are also a search for self and identity at that magical place where the limits of the real expand into vast landscapes of human imagination. It has been a delight to direct her thesis. She has taught me so much. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Iris. Sydney Loram with her advisor, Professor Nicholas Basinski. Cindy Loram embraced the challenge of an honors thesis with rigor, enthusiasm, and curiosity. Her project asked the question, why do rebel groups and criminal gangs provide social services like healthcare or education? Sydney applied an innovative theoretical framework by comparing the history and political characteristics of Hezbollah and the Medellin cartel. The honors thesis is just one example of Sydney's exceptional research and writing, as she is also a regular contributing reporter for the Maine campus. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Sydney. Rebecca Meller. Her advisor is Caitlin Matheny, but she is unable to be here today. Melissa will confer the medallion. Committee member Susan Bennett Armistead writes, Bella conducted an exhaustive study of how anxiety is represented in children's picture books. Her committee was impressed by both the scope of the investigation and the usefulness of the tools she developed to evaluate a large collection of books. We encouraged her to share this work through publication, as it has the potential to help teachers and others working with children suffering from anxiety. Her commitment to all of her students, regardless of ability or need, is evident through her work on her honors project and in her field experiences. She will be a wonderful teacher. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Becca. Emily, where are we in the alphabet? P, Q, S, and T. Thank you. Camille Michaud and her advisor, Margaret Estapa. Camille's honors thesis centers on the land-to-ocean transfer of carbon by Maine's estuaries. Over the last year, she has meticulously collected and analyzed water samples from the Penobscot, Damariscotta, and Sheepscot estuaries and used the data to describe how the optical properties of the water stem from its carbon content and composition. Camille's thesis makes an important contribution to our ability to map and predict flows of carbon in Maine's coastal ocean. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Margaret. No, congratulations, Camille. Abigail Miller and her advisor, Sarah Walton. Throughout my work with Abby on her thesis, I've been consistently impressed by her intellectual insights and also inspired by her dedication to making the world a more just place. It was my honor to work with Abby as my first thesis advisee, and I am so excited to see how she will continue to pursue justice and truth in her work and life in the years to come. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Abigail. Sydney Moores. Her advisor is Lynn Atkins, who's not with us today. Melissa Leidenheim will confer the medallion. Sydney is a wonderful, enthusiastic person. She takes everything in stride and just works harder to overcome any obstacles she encounters. She has been a joy to work with over the last year. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Sydney. Julia Muth and her advisor, Jean McCrae. Julia worked hard to complete her honors thesis while doing her capstone, co-op placement, and a very challenging major, one where often honors students don't persist. Congratulations on a job well done. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Julia. Nicholas Norment, his advisor, James Brophy. Oh, sorry. What did I just say? Lucas Norment. I don't know where I made up that other name. His pen name I've just heard. Lucas Norment with his advisor, James Brophy. I had a lot of fun advising Lucas's creative thesis, a short story in the genre of an Agatha Christie locked room mystery. Lucas had never composed a published piece of short fiction, so we set about it like an engineer would. Design, design, design. Throughout, Lucas was calm, careful, smart, and exactly the ideal balance of serious and silly for writing fiction. Over a dozen or more meetings, we discussed weighty questions. What kinds of bookshelves would be in a wealthy madman's mansion? How could you modulate the rhythm of sentences to make reading a delight? And how to lay clues without giving away the ending. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Lucas. Isabella Oliveira and her advisor, Stephanie Burnett. Isabella is a brilliant and independent student who has impressed me immensely with her contributions to work in my lab and on her thesis project. Her project is uniquely her own, and I'm proud of all of her work at the University of Maine. Congratulations, Isabella. Please confer the medallion. Zoe Pavlik with her advisor, Eric Blomberg. I knew from prior courses that Zoe was intelligent and hardworking, but I was not prepared for the self-motivation, inquisitive nature, and natural aptitude for research that she would display as her thesis came to life. Her research on the effects of urbanization on bird migration has done exactly what science should, highlighted as many questions as it has answers. And Zoe's inquisitive nature, work ethic, and dedicated approach to research have been a real pleasure to observe. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Zoe. Brenna Poirier, her advisor, Jacqueline Gill. Dr. Gill writes, Wren's thesis puts the dead to work, to bring lessons from the fossil record to modern-day conservation practice, reminding us that the past is very much relevant to the climate and extinction crises we face today. She blends a deep love for wildlife with an infectious passion for dinosaurs that echoes the great 19th century naturalists. Our weekly discussions range from the sexism faced by Dr. Ellie Sattler and Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park to dissecting our favorite video games with the fervor of literary critics. I think I learned just as much from her as she did from this experience, and I am in awe of her strength, her passion, and her dedication to being a voice for the voiceless. Congratulations, Ren. Please confer the medallion. Will Poole, his advisor, David Kotecki. Williams' honors thesis involved analyzing and prototyping solenoid-based accelerators. William energetically pursued his thesis project and exhibited a strong work ethic. He was constantly coming up with new ideas and problems to solve. It was a pleasure working with Will. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Will. Abigail Powers. She has two advisors, Michael Haddock and Cynthia Eisenhower. Dr. Haddock will be with us today. It's been a joy to work with Abby, Dr. Haddock writes. Her study has revealed a lot about the challenges and possibilities of leveraging farmers markets to work toward food insecurity. The best advising experiences occur when the advisor learns something new about the research topic, and that's definitely been the case with this thesis. Dr. Eisenhower adds, Abby is a dream honors student. She's responsible, thoughtful, and reflective. She got out there in the community and conducted original research to explore a grand challenge and what it might take to fix it. Kudos, Abby, on a job well done. Please confer the medallion. Oh dear, sorry. Sorry about that. You don't know how many times we check and recheck, but my apologies. Benjamin Roseman. Benjamin's advisor is Jennifer Blossom, who's unable to be here today, so Melissa Ladenheim will confirm. It has been a pleasure to observe Ben's educational growth since he joined my lab 2 years ago. As evidenced by his thesis topic, Ben is a committed and compassionate early career mental health professional, and I can't wait to see where his career takes him. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Benjamin. Andrea Rudai and her advisor, Margaret Estapa. Andy's honors thesis explores the use of high spatial resolution satellite remote sensing to monitor the land-to-ocean transfer of carbon by Maine's estuaries. Her work tested the ability of different optical methods to estimate the amount of dissolved organic carbon in these estuaries. Her results will allow us to better utilize space-based remote sensing data to observe Maine's changing marine carbon cycle. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Andrea. Catherine Stevens and her advisor, Robert Wheeler. It has been a pleasure to work with Katie since her first year at UMaine. She has a keen mind that is curious and questioning. At the same time, she's able to keep focused on her long-term goals and appreciates how her shorter-term achievements can enable big steps over time. She is also an incredibly thoughtful human being who, I am certain, will make a positive difference in the lives of so many people during her lifetime. Congratulations, Katie. Please confer the medallion. Thea Tangstrom, and her advisor, Amber Roth. Thea is a diligent student who asks thoughtful and interesting questions reflected in her participation in class and the process of developing a thesis topic. She selected a timely topic, investigating the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on bird admissions to rehabilitation centers. This set her on a path of big data collection and management, resulting in a challenging dive into the world of R and emerging as a promising scientist who will undoubtedly improve our understanding of wildlife conservation. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Amber. Emma Tomasetti and her advisor, Paul Rawson. Emma has been a pleasure to work with, not only as an honors student, but as an MLA, a lab techie, and as a hardworking scientist and colleague. She has tackled a project with a lot of different moving parts and done it with a calm, even demeanor, even though I know there are many times she's probably been wondering how she was going to get it all done. Well, you did. But please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Emma. Sophie Trafton, her advisor, Julie Goss. Dr. Goss writes, a Maine top scholar, Sophie has been a team member and researcher in my lab. She's working on a project on the widely used antibacterial agent cetylpyridinium chloride, CPC. We recently discovered that CPC is a potent mitochondrial toxicant. Sophie is performing experiments to determine the biochemical mechanisms of action causing this mitochondrial dysfunction. She recently presented her work at the Northeast Society of Toxicology meeting and won a prestigious undergraduate presentation award. Sophie has been accepted to several PhD programs in biomedical science and has decided to accept the offer to attend Dartmouth to prepare for a career in pharma and the biotech industry. Congratulations, Sophie. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations. Gwyneth Turgeon and her advisor, Rebecca Buchanan. Gwen's ability to navigate the multitude of demands of her academic and leadership work was impressive during this process. She engaged in a thoughtful, creative exploration of what assessment can look like in a classroom in ways that not only represent, but further student learning. I'm excited to see what Gwen accomplishes in the future as an educator. Her students will be lucky to have her as a teacher. Congratulations, Gwen. Please confer the medallion. Samuel Wagner, his advisor, Xiaofan Shen, cannot be with us. Melissa will confer the medallion. Sam has been a hardworking student who has contributed significantly to research bridging interpretable machine learning and biology. I am grateful for having Sam both as my student and as my collaborator in my own research journey. Congratulations, Samuel. Please confer the medallion. Jacob Wilds, his advisor, Vikash Diman. I'm proud of Jacob's work on this honors thesis. Jacob is an independent learner and could have done without an advisor as well. Maybe not so much, but maybe so. It has been a pleasure to watch Jacob grow and learn during all this time. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Jacob. Kyle Willis, his advisor, James Brophy. Kyle is a brilliant student. He's so on top of things, so organized and systematic, so careful to take feedback to heart. I wish I had half his ability to confront and edit my academic writing so cheerfully or so effectively. Did I say something funny? You did. You said something funny. Got it. His thesis is about Gothic horror in the 1880s and 90s, and it was such a rich cultural context to mine together. It was a pleasure to return to authors I hadn't read in years with such a smart and thoughtful student, and to see them anew through the lens that Kyle was constructing. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Kyle. Mary Isabel Wiesel. Her advisor, Salome Sika, can't join us, so Dr. Leidenheim will confer the medallion. Mentoring Mary for the honors thesis has been a joyful and productive process. I enjoyed every step of this process, from teaching Mary how to investigate a research problem to how to develop a novel AI solution. The outcome of this mentorship has been very impressive, and I am very proud of Mary. Congratulations, Mary. Melissa, please confer the medallion. Ece Yeldan and her advisor, Eric Blomberg. Working with Ece on her thesis has been a real pleasure. She has a real passion for linking environmental science with policy and has carried that motivation through her entire thesis process, investigating the prevalence of PFAS, forever chemicals, in freshwater ecosystems, the fish species that inhabit them, and the implication for human health. We are very proud of what she accomplished with her thesis and can't wait to see what comes next for her. Please confer the medallion. Congratulations, Ece. Please join me in congratulating one more time collectively these extraordinary students. Of course, our students' work is, as you can see, guided and enhanced by truly extraordinary and dedicated faculty. Faculty advisors who have helped students get across this day, please stand and let's applaud these faculty for their incredible dedication to our students. We are truly, truly grateful to you, and I know your students are as well. Now is the time when we pause to recognize individuals who have achieved and served the University of Maine and the Honors College in extraordinary ways. I want to acknowledge Caitlin Amaro of Mapleton, Maine, who is our 2024 salutatorian, the University of Maine salutatorian. Long interested in biology, Caitlin discovered her passion for the field of infectious diseases while conducting research in a first-year introductory course studying antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Since that time, she has presented research at multiple symposia and conferences, co-authored publications, and completed an internship at Yale University. Her honors thesis, The Effects of Prophages on Mycobacterial Intracellular Survival in Macrophages, will be published in a professional journal. She's a Maine top scholar and a recipient of the incredibly prestigious Barry Goldwater Scholarship, established by the U.S. Congress to support research careers in natural sciences, mathematics, and engineering. She's a leader in the medically based service club Operation Hearts, contributes to the Undergraduate Women in STEM Club on campus, serves as an undergraduate TA, all while maintaining a perfect GPA. She will be attending the University of Pennsylvania, where she plans to pursue a doctoral degree in their microbiology, virology, and parasitology program. Caitlin, please stand so we can recognize you and your remarkable achievements. Throughout the month of April and May, we eagerly await information regarding which of our students have been named outstanding students in their colleges. This year, we would like to recognize both Zoe Pavlik, outstanding graduate in the College of Earth, Life, and Health Sciences, and Morgan Inman, outstanding graduate in the College of Education and Human Development. Morgan and Zoe, would you please stand so we can recognize you? We also typically have a large number of students who have been named outstanding students in their departments or schools. If you are such a student, please stand so we can recognize you. Congratulations, students, on your really, truly extraordinary contributions to the University of Maine and the Honors College. We would now like to turn our attention to special recognition in the Honors College. But first, I want to recognize our graduating Honors College ambassadors. These amazing students represent the Honors College at countless admissions and recruiting events, both on campus and off. They sometimes show up, as they did today, at 7:30 a.m. Not any of these guys. Others, conduct tours for prospective students, and represent the college in a host of other capacities. We rely on them and value their work in more ways than we can say. This year, the ambassadors have been led by our wonderful staff members, Sandra Caceres-Tijerina and Sarah Nessie. Sarah, Sandra, and senior ambassadors, please stand so we can thank you. I would now like to invite Melissa Ladenheim to step to the podium to present our outstanding honors graduate, our outstanding international honors graduate, our Dean's Award, and our Honors College Service Award. Dr. Ladenheim? Are you going to hand them out? Yes. All right.
So our outstanding graduating student in the Honors College is Chappie Hall. Chappie is from Brunswick, Maine, and he is a history major who pursued his passion for music by playing the trombone in several campus musical groups. In addition to participating in the UMaine Jazz Ensemble, Symphonic Band, and Concert Band, he joined several campus clubs, was inducted into 3 honor societies, and presented at academic conferences at topics including Protestant Christianity's role in Afro-British advancement. His research and studies while a student expanded his perspective and understanding of social issues, his unconscious biases, and the importance of diversity. In fall 2023, Chappie was named one of 4 McGillicuddy Humanities Center undergraduate research fellows, which is quite an honor, and completed a project for his honors thesis titled Playing History: How Video Games Can Change the Way We Understand the Past. Chappie plans to pursue a graduate degree in French or European history after spending time working and making music. Join me in congratulating Chappie Hall, the outstanding graduating senior in the Honors College. Chappie, can you come forward? Ece Yelden of Istanbul, Turkey, is the outstanding graduating international student in the Honors College. She is majoring in wildlife ecology and minoring in renewable energy, economics, and policy. Throughout her studies, Ece aimed to broaden her cultural perspective on conservation and expose herself to different learning environments, such as her study abroad in Tanzania, where she learned about conservation of large African carnivores. Her honors thesis prepared and engaged Ece to continue wildlife conservation research. During her time at UMaine, she served as president of the International Student Association, helping organize events for international students, and participating in the International Dance Festival, Culture Fest, and International Spring Fest. She plans to continue her education at the University of Glasgow in a Master of Science program in Conservation Management of African Ecosystems, and hopes later to transition into African carnivore conservation. Please join me in congratulating Eja, the outstanding graduating international senior in the Honors College. Newly created this year, the Dean's Award recognizes the extraordinary challenges that many of our students face in pursuing and completing honors. Dean Weyenauer and I are very pleased to present the first ever Dean's Award to Walter Lang. You have to hold on, I have more to read. I have more to read, so you just hold on. All right. We present this award to Walter in recognition of his persistence and determination in pursuit of honors medallion. Walter faced several obstacles on his honors journey that easily could have sidelined him, but they did not. He consistently approached the challenges as opportunities, and he remained steadfast in his commitment to honors. Congratulations, Walter, on being the inaugural recipient of the Dean's Award.
These last two are surprises, so the service award, as you might have discovered. Got some tears over there, some tears up there.
Yeah. We're gonna try to avoid the tears up here, but so far I've yet to get through one of these without that, so. One of the many joys that we have at this event, and as you can tell, we have many joys here. We become very fond of our students in the Honors College and watching them progress through this. But one of the many joys is the Honors College Service Award, which recognizes outstanding commitment and contributions to the Honors College. This year, we are pleased to name two recipients, Ava Ardito and Hope Carroll. I also have more to read. So I have more to say, which you're probably not surprised. Ava and Hope have been deeply engaged with the Honors College in both formal and informal ways. Ava has served as an honors ambassador and as a peer facilitator for two honors courses, Honors 170 and Honors 175. Hope has served as a key member of our team for 2 years, helping to manage our website, maintaining our social media platforms, publicizing events, and producing our weekly newsletter. But the Service Award specifically recognizes the informal ways in which Ava and Hope have contributed to and sustained our honors community. They consistently step up and step in to help with events and programs, and then ask if there's anything else they can do to help. I promise you, Ava, I will not ask you to move any more boxes from the main day meal pack-out. They made Colvin their home, and in doing so, made it a welcoming place for others to feel at home too. Thank you, Hope and Ava, for your generosity, for your joy, and for your commitment to making the honors community better for all of us. Colvin won't be the same without you. Please join me in congratulating Ava and Hope, the recipients of the 2024 Honors College Service Award.
Oh. Ava and Hope are going to Iceland on Saturday or something, so I promised we didn't give that award so that they would take us along. They're camping, so I probably would not be like that into it, but glamping, I hear. Congratulations to these extraordinary students, and thank you for all that you have given to the University of Maine and to the Honors College and to us. And Ava and Hope, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the New York Times games every day and how you're gonna help me get out my connections problems and, but we'll miss you. All right, a couple of final matters as we bring this to a close. Business. We've been asked to remind guests that cars parked in the Wells parking lot must be moved by 1 p.m. to make way for those attending graduate commencement this evening. Next, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible staff with whom I have the privilege of working on a daily basis, and to whom I know many of today's graduates are deeply indebted. Associate Dean Melissa Leidenheim, Administrative and Financial Manager Katie Kurz, Coordinator of Recruitment and First Year Initiative Sarah Nessie. I forget your new title. Coordinator of Academic Advisement and Student Success Sandra Caceres Tijerina, and Administrative Coordinator Emily Wilson. They bring joy to the Honors College and heart to this work, and I am grateful for them, and I know you are as well. Please join me in thanking them for their work. I just want to say, it's 12:25. Of course, this is all preamble. We look forward to seeing you graduate at tomorrow's commencement ceremonies. The word commencement marks the fact that even as you're closing one chapter of your life, you're beginning a new one. As you leave UMaine and commence your next chapter, we hope you will remember us, visit us, keep us posted on your news and endeavors. We don't stop being proud of you when you graduate. Indeed, we will look with great eagerness for news of you and the many things we know you will accomplish in the next chapters of your life. This is impromptu. Grab your steins. I don't have beer, sorry. So, as you know, the Stein song ends with the phrase, "The College of Our Hearts Always." And Jeff Mills reminded us last night that he likes to end events holding up something. In this case, we're gonna hold up your Stein, and I'm gonna say the College of Our Hearts, and you're gonna say always. To the College of Our Hearts, always. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you, everyone. This concludes our ceremony. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, don't forget, students, to wear your medallions at graduation.
your presentation. Once you put in presentation, then you might want to put some PowerPoint together on your screen. And you're reading this, think about how you might want to project and put PowerPoint. This decides what you want on the screen. Okay? Think about that. I'm afraid she's not gonna have a lot of time between now and Monday or Tuesday. So you'll be